Everything that is disseminated. I was talking with a group last night, and you know I can go into the health thing on that part too. Everything that they tell you is wrong, and they're deceiving you. As our sun has reversed its polarity and is now putting out more energy, it is changing to magnetic frequency. Our Earth pretty soon will not be able to generate electricity. And everything electrical will fail. Get ready for brownouts, blackouts, dim outs. As Edison Company put in comment, rotating blackouts and brownouts. Everything, rather than Mr. Truth. Generators blowing out. That's why they were after nuclear power. And the nuclear power that they had is nothing but a big hot water heater. They say, oh, Blair, you just make everything contrite. You go silly out. That's exactly what it is. They go through all this fallout to generate heat so that a hot water turbine can take it around the reactor and they send the hot water out to you. I think it's a better, easier way to boil water, don't you? But you bought all of this wonderful science. Every scientific, well, let's just say that might be too much of an exaggeration. 90% of the scientific advances made on this planet have been done by Negroid-looking black people. And they hide all of that. We still think that Caucasians are the generators of original thought and creativity. If you believe that, and I got 5 bridges I want to sell. They're all in my hip pocket. This planet is a creation and a maintenance of various life forms, one of the few places in our solar system, and probably our galaxy, as I do my research, that such a thing can take place. We can have 7 different kinds of life forms here in the form of what we call humanoid. No other planet can do that. We have literally trillions of other kinds of life here. If you go into the microbiologist world, you know what I'm talking about. Now you say, well, there are only 5 races of man. Well, there are only 5 races of human beings. Well, but there are only 5 races of mankind. Well, there are 2 more you don't know about on the inside of Earth. They make contact with them. And they also know that everything on this planet has a reason for being, and now it's time to elevate that consciousness. The energy from the sun is coming in, streaming in, with the energy that is going to cause magnetism to become the way of life. You read Hatan and all, you got 3 days pretty soon coming up of darkness, if you believe Hatan. You read about some of the books of Revelation, there will be time when the clouds will be hidden, they will hide the sun, and great pestilence, and the beast will walk the earth. You read the Al-Quran, and you read again when Allah has judgment, and when Muhammad was told again that there will be changes coming, in which man would not be able to live unless man had found ascendancy. The great plains and mother plains would come. If you read the book of Dizian, of the Kish, down in South America, and the Papugo, all talks about a time when the sun will change, when the people on the surface of earth will be fried, and other people will ascend, and others will have to go into the earth to live because they will not be able to stand the light of day. The light of day, the energy of the Creator, not the heat. The light of a higher, resolving, magnetic frequency in which the spirit of man will be illumined and people will glow. But they'll glow because inside they're finally coming alive as to who they are. They become then sons of the sun. Ever heard the phrase, there's nothing new under a sun? There isn't, because when there are suns, there's going to be control ability and control factors. Out of the sun, you create your own light, as they have done in many strange places on earth, because you generate energy, and you see on a plane, much like we're talking about now, infrared, because you see with your soul, and you see with your heart, and you see with your eyes only after this other. Our planet has a great interrupter, and a great degenerator. It is called the moon. The moon is an artificial body that is hollow and should not even be there. The moon generates electricity and has been a plague to man ever since it was placed there, because it allowed human and man and mankind to live together, because only man could survive if the moon was not there. That's why they're going to the moon, finally. They lied about it for 30 years.